Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to Tavian's World of Reptiles. Happy Colonizer Day, or Thanksgiving as everybody else likes to call it. I'm going to do my reptile room tour today. As you can see, it is behind me, but we're not going to start in here, so before you see anything that's back there, I'm going to take you out to my living room because I have my green iguana and two snakes that are out there in quarantine right now. So we're going to go check them out um, and set eyes on them. I'm not going to be pulling out any snakes today. I tried to do this video yesterday and it turned out to be like an hour and a half long. So I'm going to like dumb it down. I'm going to bring it down and just show you the room, show you the enclosures, set eyes on the snake, not really bring anybody out, unless I really have to like dig them out. But for the most part, I'm not bringing anybody out today. Just going to let you guys see them. So let's go head out to the living room and set eyes on this green iguana and these two snakes that are out there before I show you the full room that's behind me. Alright, let's go. Alright, get this open. Lights are not on yet because I wanted to be able to just use the camera light so I can show you her because the lights in her enclosure washes out her pictures and her image. So, excuse the extra noise you'll hear around me because everybody else is awake also. But I just wanted to go ahead and get you a clear view of her before I turn on her lights and show you the enclosure itself. Alright, let's reach over here. Alright, so there's Vastra's enclosure. Oh, that light is so bright, it's just washing everything out. Alright, come back a little bit. She's got a climbing stick, a couple climbing sticks, a little platform down here. Her food's usually right about here, but I have got that picked up right now. Needs to get some fresh food. There's a water dish that she never utilizes because she doesn't like it. Humidifier's back there. So yeah, that's her enclosure. It needs to be upgraded. She will get a bigger one soon. So that's her. And alright, I pulled down this next tub, which holds my Doomerose boa. Some of you have been wondering what I decided to name that guy. This is just an enclosure. He's got a couple of hides, a little bit of greenery, some sticks. Where are you? Are you under here? Yes. Yes, there he is. And for those of you wondering what I decided to name him, I decided to name him Zuko from Avatar. It was between that and Jafar. Jafar almost won, but ultimately I decided on Zuko just for the misunderstanding factor of not really being a bad guy, but being perceived as one. So, and that's kind of how snakes are, misunderstood creatures. So that is Zuko. Alright. Alright, come down over here. Hey, say hi, Kovu. Hello. Okay. Alright. Gonna come over here. Let's get this one attached back here. Alright. This, you can see her, as long as we can get her in there. Oh, look at that. You can't see it, but I can, and she's just got the tip of her nose shedding right now, which is awesome. I was wondering when that was going to happen. So yeah, uh, this is Artemis. She is a newer snake that I've taken in. She's a bit overweight. You can see she's got rolls where there should not be rolls on a snake. But yeah, like look at that. A little tip of her nose is starting to shed. That's exciting. I rarely ever get to see my snakes at that point and they're shed. So yeah, that's Artemis. She's just in a quarantine tub right now because I think she might have a respiratory infection, but also because she's just super new and I didn't know she had mites yet, and I didn't want to put her with my population of other snakes. So she's out here until I'm confirmed that she's healthy, and that's her. Alright, and we're back in the reptile room. So now I'm going to give you a glimpse of that and what that looks like. So, I'm sure you're excited. You see everything behind me. Sorry the lighting is crappy. This camera is actually pretty crappy too. But it works, with the proper lighting. gets a general image. I mean, you can sort of see everything for the most part, just it doesn't focus. So trying to get an up close shot of any snakes are going to be difficult with this camera. So anytime I do want to do that, I'll have to just like input a picture, a still picture of the snake. But yeah, just so I can be able to talk to you guys, this camera works. It does the job. So let's get started with the reptile tour then, shall we? Let's do it. Alright. This is the room. Got all of my enclosures. Sorry for the really bad lighting. I tried to put up some extra lighting to help. See, I've got one on my closet door over there. It's kind of shining out this way. So we've got some lights to turn on. So we'll just start on this side of the room then. Turn those on. And you probably won't get to see them because they're not awake yet. And even if they were, you probably still wouldn't. I tried to do this yesterday, and the video actually turned out to be like an hour and a half long, and it was just nonsense. I was talking a lot, and I was pulling out animals and talking about them, and really I should have just been saving that for their own video. So I'm redoing it today, as you can see, going by much faster, and you'll get a more in-depth vision of it. But you know, it's Turkey Day, and I really want to, you know, just get it done and get it posted, and not go into depth about it. But yeah, this is the enclosure for my African dwarf frogs. You are not going to be able to see them clearly, and it's probably pretty dark. I really want to get some plants on that one, but for now it is as it is. It gives them some sticks for some hides in there, and you know, all that. So for now, that's how that is. It'll eventually get some green in there, but it's just one of those projects I keep saying I'm going to do, but then another project that's just more feasible shows up, and then this gets put on the back burner. So yeah, this whole section, by the way, it's like those stations, like table. This is where I do most of my like hangout. I like sit and watch my YouTube videos, do the hangout with you people who do YouTube live. This is where I'm usually kicking it at, just hanging out here in this area in front of my animals. Alright, so let's go over here and turn on these lights. Alright, and in here we have, well, maybe I'll turn off the light, that one, so I can, there we go. So yeah, so this is the enclosure for my alligator lizard. Yeah, you see down there, it's got that rat thing you can see back there. You're going to see a lot in my snake enclosures because they work really good for snakes to climb through, but it turned out to work really good for this lizard to climb through also. So I'm going to have to open up the lid here and get a better shot because she's over there, but the window is kind of murky right now. I need to get that kind of cleaned off, but so let's see if I can get a better shot of her. Alright, there she is. This is Sarabi, the alligator lizard of my collection. Like I said, this camera is really crappy. It does not focus, so you will not get a very clear image of her, but that's her down there. And this is her enclosure. I think this is a 20-gallon. Yes, because that's a 10-gallon. This is a 20-gallon, yeah. And by the way, the frogs, their names are Naveen and Tiana. And that is Sorabi right there. So, cool. Got to meet her. Let's move on. Alright, so let's move on over this direction. So down here, and it's already open because I like to let the doors open in the morning to see who wants to come out. Actually, I've been up since probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. I usually wake up around midnight and do some hangouts with my snakes. So let's get in here and see who's in here. This is, say hello. This is Maleficent, my boa constrictor. Possibly a BCC hybrid, but I can't confirm that. I just think so because she's got beautiful peaks like a BCC would have, but also has the saddles like BCI normally have. So there's that. And that's her enclosure here. She's got like a nice little climbing area. Thick those vines a little bit, but yeah, that's one hide. There's another hide underneath this. There's like some bricks, and then there's like a slate or piece of paper, which I change regularly in this to hold this down, and she can go up and under it like so. So sorry, that was a terrible angle. I probably should not have even done that, but yeah, that's that. That is Maleficent's enclosure. So we're gonna get that closed up now. Move on over here. Sorry about my laundry basket there. Don't mind it. And this one you probably won't get a glimpse of because she likes to stay really tucked in this tree over here, but there's a general shot of the enclosure. She's got a hide right there. And where she is right here. I wonder if you can, yeah, there you go. You can just see her face a little bit. That's cool. Glad she didn't have herself super tucked away there, so you just couldn't see her at all. She is an anti-acorn snake. Essentially, that just means that all the normal color of bright orange reds are gone, and she's left with mostly black and white. She's got just a splash of yellow on her face, but otherwise, she is beautiful. Yeah, that is her enclosure. And this enclosure, by the way, was made by somebody locally um, who makes enclosures, and she also made this one and this one down here, which this big guy is about 6 by 2 by 2, and that is going to hold Artemis when the time comes for her to be removed from quarantine. So that is her future enclosure. I did fail to put that in the first video, so that's nice that I was able to have a second chance at that. Got another enclosure up here. Let's check out who's inside. Let's see. Alright, over here. She's probably going to get really washed out because the lights do that to her. But she is an albino boa. That is Luna. Yes, very beautiful. I believe it is call albino. I don't know. I don't know the difference between all the albinos, but she is albino and she is gorgeous. I wish this camera was good enough to really get us a good view on her, but so yeah, she's got a decent enclosure in here, like just a old aquarium, a fish aquarium, where it used to have 2 different sides, and I removed the center, and then threw some doors on the outside. Not the most perfect of enclosures, and we'll go more in detail about that another time. Oh, look at that. This was the first shed I got from Zuko. So, just got that from him recently. So that's nice. Put that over there. I have more sheds to show you, so don't get disappointed. Let's see. Up here, did I get a good view of over here? Another hide. Another stick. Continues on over there. Alright, and that's Luna's enclosure. Alright, I got some tubs up there. I will go through them at the end. I'm just going to end up pausing the video, bringing them all down to the floor so that I can just open them, show you, and then just put them all back instead of having to pause and go, lifting one down at a time. So, now in here, there is normally my Sunfire reticulated python. However, that Sunfire reticulated python is currently roaming. So we're going to see if we can see where she's roaming at this current time. Alright, so found her. I believe she's up here. Had to bring out my, well, not mine, but a handy dandy household stool stepping thing. Step up here. She's up here. We'll see up here are extra tubs and stuff for when I get, you know, an animal that comes in. I got that. It's available. And that is her up there hanging out. Yeah, she likes to climb up here. That's like where she likes to hang out, just like to chill. She climbs up here. She moves around all across the enclosures up here, all over there. Sometimes she'll go across the things. Sometimes she works her way down to the ground. For the most part, she stays up high, and I like to let her roam because I'm usually paying attention. Hello, you saying hi? Say hi, Antiope. Yeah, that is Antiope, my Sunfire retic. Alright. And there is actually, I'm going to go ahead since we're talking about roaming snakes. So Antiope, my retic, is out. But also, you see another enclosure down here is open. We get a good shot of the inside of that. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, yes. Got some little tucked back hide over there. Water bowl, more climbing sticks. That's that. Alright. And in there is normally Shere Khan. But Shere Khan is actually over here. So we're gonna move this Oh gosh, that's gonna have to move too. Like so. The last time I saw Shere Khan, he was up here in this closet. So. Ugh. Oh wait, I don't even need to climb. Look, he's right there. He's right there on my clothes. Yeah. Yep, he's another one that likes to just roam. I like to let them out. I know they're small, and people are like, why would you let your little small snakes roam? Because they're not so small that I can't find them, and like my room is secure. Like I even have the bottom of my bedroom door blocked off, so even if I lost track of them and I stopped paying attention, like they're stuck in my room. I mean, I've had to do that because I've lost a few snakes because they've gotten out, and my room is secure. Everywhere else in the house is not. So they've gotten out, and there goes Shere Khan doing his roam thing. Earlier he was like way up there, on top of my everything. He like climbed from the floor all the way up to the top. So yeah, that is Shere Khan up there, pretty boy. He is a carpet python. I don't think I said that before. I guess are you doing whatever it is you're doing back here? Huh? Yeah, he's a carpet python. He's a pretty boy. He's a very active guy. So while I worry about a lot of my snakes when they get out. I don't worry so much about him. He has gotten out. He's gotten out, and he was out for like a month. And I was just so confused because I know that he was so active, and I just couldn't understand why we weren't finding him. And I think it's just because he was just too active. Like anytime we looked somewhere, he was already gone and moving on to bigger and better things. So he just kept moving for a month while we kept searching for him. But now he's back, and he's putting some weight back on him because he's actually lost a lot. So yeah, that is Shere Khan. We're gonna come back over here now. Alright, who are the two that are in here that have not been seen? Up here. Oh yeah, I'm glad you did not tuck yourself back out. I had to pull this guy out earlier because he was like burrowed, and I didn't want to have to do all that with the camera. So, let's get a shot of him in here. Who is this? Who is it, huh? Who is it? Who is it? There he is. There he is. That is my hypo boa. Another boa. He's a pretty boy. His name is Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin. Yes, named after another villain. Or a so-called villain. I don't really know Rumpelstiltskin's actual story, but you know, he steals babies, so that's what most people know about Rumpelstiltskin. So yeah, that is... Oh, dropped the stick. Sorry about that. Alright. So yeah, that is Rumpelstiltskin's enclosure. He's hidden back there in his little hidey area. That's where he like to hang out. If he's not out there, he's hanging out on these sticks up here, which is why he does not have a second hide, because his other hide is just out in the front. He usually just moves his hides out of the way if he doesn't want them, which he usually does not outside of the ones that are back there. He just burrows. He doesn't like hides. Which is why some of these hides that you see with like just that slanted thing in the back and some leafage on it, a lot of them you'll see like that because the fact that they don't a lot of them don't like the hides. Like, so some of them just don't like hides. You know, people always suggest you put hides in your enclosure. Well, you know, if your snake doesn't like it, your snake doesn't like it, and it is what it is. And a lot of my snakes just don't like hides. They just don't. I'm not appreciative of them. So that's that. That is Rumpelstiltskin. We've seen Shere Khan and Timepiece up there. Shere Khan's over there in the closet. And who's in here? We got Zeus. Zeusy, what's happening? Yeah, Zeus, my normal ball python. Normals are so underestimated. I mean, people always say just normals, but you know what? Normals started it all. Yeah, he was a rescue. You can look out for all their videos. Everybody's gonna get their own video where I talk more about how came to have them, and uh, my care for them. So you can see a lot of these guys are wet because I've just came across and did their spray down for the morning, with the exception of the two that are out roaming right now. Let's see, who else? We've got those guys. Okay, I guess it's time to pull down the tubs then, because I think that's it. So let's pull down the tubs and get started with seeing those guys. Alright, got the tubs down. Everybody's down to the ground. So we'll go ahead and start with this guy. Oh wait, no, this is Nakia Wakanda, isn't it? Yep, No, no, it's not. I lied. It is a guy. It is Rafiki. As you can see, it is very bare. He's got a very large water dish here, which he recently got upgraded because his was getting way too small for him. But they don't do much. Oh my gosh, are you under the... He is under the water bowl. Do you see his little nose right there? Huh? That is his little nose. Alright, camera's not gonna allow that, but yeah, that right there, that's the little nose. He's underneath the water bowl. But yeah, so this is his enclosure. It's very simple. He usually just burrows like he's done on one side, and closer to his warm side, he'll come up to the top and then he'll hang out here. But which is why he only has the one hide, because he just does this when I add a second one. He just goes underneath the dirt. So gosh, I didn't want to do it like that, but I guess I'm gonna have to really bug you. I gotta lift all this out of the way to get to you because you're super hidden. I don't want to have to do all this, Rafi. Iki, come on now. I just want to show everybody to you real quick. I'm gonna show you to everybody. Show everybody to you, huh? You don't care about seeing everybody. Alright, put that back, put that back, put that back, put that back. Sheesh. Alright, that, guys, there he is. Oh my goodness, you got dirt on your head. You got dirt on your head, sorry. So that is my blood python, Rafiki. As you can see, he is absolutely stunning. Yes, they get a pretty bad rep, but I've had nothing but good experiences with this guy. He may have bit me the first time, like obviously we had a long 2-hour ride home, but after that he was really chill. Like he likes to huff his buddy, but he's totally fine. So that is Rafiki, everybody, the blood python. Alright, let's move on. Over here, hey, do you guys see my all real monsters pajama pants? Yeah, 90s kids know what that's about. Alright, and got another tub here, nicely decked out. Yeah, yeah. Who's in here? Who's in here? We got my Brazilian rainbow boa. I really wish this camera was better, but hey, this baby at least wants you to come out a little bit. I intend to do all this like pulling out of snakes, but they're not like being in sight like I would like them to be. Alright, so there is her. That is Baby Toff. She is a Brazilian rainbow boa, and I really wish you could see her like I see her. Okay, I'm not gonna keep trying to pull you out of there. You're just gonna get annoyed, and I don't really want to annoy you. If you want to come out, you can come out. But yeah, Brazilian rainbow boa. She's very beautiful. If this camera was working, you would see her mad crazy iridescence, but it's not. So it is what it is. But there is her enclosure, and that's what she is in until she gets much, much bigger. She's like a noodle right now. Yeah, you can almost see just the way even though it's blurry, you can totally see the iridescent shine just like trying to pop off there. Yeah, she is gorgeous. I hate that you get so blurry and that you don't do any sort of autofocusing, but that's okay. You can see everything else generally clear. You just can't get up close and personal with the snakes, that's all. Alright, now let's come on over to the next one. Just watching the enclosure, you're like, why is that lid open like that? At some point I had this as an arboreal kind of setup. So I had to put the hose, and it was set up on its side, so this was the top and that was the bottom, and yeah. But anyway, he ended up not utilizing all that space the way I expected him to, and so I just put it downward, which he tends to appreciate a lot better. So where are you right now, though? Why is nobody just out where I want them to be? Okay, here we are. Let's turn ya, turn ya, turn ya. Gosh. Okay. Dang. I really am annoyed with this camera. God, like, I can't even get to see a... Hey, 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 hey. Oh gosh, he's trying to escape. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm sorry. That was a lot of activity for you. My bad. That is my bull snake. His name is Lestat. Yes. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Go on back to your life now. Alright. Ah, crap. I'm looking at this and I'm like, it split it up. I was trying to do this video in one whole thing so I didn't have to like put the pieces together, but I'm looking like the camera has split it up. So anyway, I gotta move faster before my camera battery dies and I'll split up anyway. So, sunbeam snake. This holds my sunbeam snake. Let's see if I can just coax her to the top. I don't dig her out too often because she doesn't like it. Oh, nope, she was close. There she was. Come on. Where you at? There you are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come back here. There we go. There you are. Well, you don't want to leave. I just wanted you to come out so people could see you, for the most part. Oh, gosh. God. There you go. And she's going back into the dirt. But yeah, you gotta look at her. I don't like to pull her out too much. I usually, like you just saw, just kind of poke my finger and make her come out a little bit, and then let her go back in. I don't hold her too much for too long, because they get stressed very easily and die. So, next, over here. Ooh, get low on battery. Alright. Over here we have a very crappy visual of... Hold on. See if I can just do that. Nope, it's not working. Okay, anyway, we're just gonna do this. Alright, right here is Skellington. He is a Halloween phase garden, I don't know, it's Halloween something, garden phase. I don't understand how the garden color phases work with these, but they're beautiful. I named him Skellington because I got him around Halloween, and of course he's a Halloween color phase, I guess. So yeah, I thought that worked great for him. He's got like a tub, he's got lots of space, he's got a lot of time to grow in this. I might even do the same thing I did with that arboreal setup over there and just like put this on its side and deck it out so he's got more just like up and down. But yeah, it works for him now. He's great. He's Skellington. He's a cutie. I'm rushing now, and I know it's not very nice to rush when everybody else got so much more time, but that's okay. Everybody will get their own video. And last but not least, the least decorated enclosures of them all, because another one of those projects I've been wanting to get to and just haven't been able to. So do you see who that is? That is Cogsworth. That is my rosy boa. He is a pretty boy, but he has been being very complicated and not eating for me. He's eaten once since I gotten him, and then slowed down. Maybe it's because it got colder, and maybe it's getting close to winter, so he's just trying to brumate a little bit, or not brumate, but hibernate. I don't know, maybe it's brumate. I don't really remember the difference between the two. I did watch a video on it recently, but I can't remember what I watched. So, yeah, that is Cogsworth. Alright, so that's him. And that is all of my animals. Now, let's, let me see. I mean, I've shown you, there's all the extra tubs. Here we've got, showing you those guys. We got, my stuff from my aquarium. Some, extra stuff down here for the animals. And, extra stuff over here, extra reptile supplies. Right here, some, extra water bowls and hides, a little bit of bedding. I'm out of bedding, which is fine because I'm actually trying to save money, and so when they all need their beddings changed, they're all going to be going on paper because I'm in the process of moving, so money needs to be changed. Oh crap, I lied, I'm not done with all my animals. Let me just come on over here real quick. I hope I can make it before this battery dies. Alright, in here you can sort of see, you can't see any better with the thing open. I know it. I tried it yesterday. I'm not even going to waste my time. Um, but in there is my praying mantis, Mulan. She's an orchid mantis. She's very beautiful. I love her very much. And down in this beauty, there you are, is my curly hair tarantula, who is tucked away tight. Um, and then over here is my pink toe tarantula, whom is all sorts of wrapped up in that webbing, so you really can't see her as well. But yeah, they're in there. So those two are like helping me get over my arachnophobia, which I have, and it is strong. It is real. And then this girl was just very interesting, and I went to Reptile Expo, but I didn't really have a lot of money, and I didn't really want to spend a lot of money, so I got her, and I got him. So, yeah, that is them. And I believe that is all of the reptile room. I gotta get all these tubs back where they belong, but yeah, and then find those two snakes that are roaming around out there, and yeah, get it done. Like, I'm all hot and sweaty now. This has been an adventure doing this. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys have a good Turkey Day, and enjoy your time with your families. Not about the holiday itself, because this history is not necessary as for celebrating, but I like the idea of being with family and eating food and making those connections and remembering why we're thankful in the world. So when you do that, yeah, go ahead and post your comment below. Comment below and tell me what you're thankful for, because I want to hear it. I'm thankful for my family and my friends. I'm thankful for my snakes and my dog. I'm thankful for every day having the strength to just get up and try again and keep going, because life just constantly throws you right hooks, and if you don't have the strength to keep going, then it can really take you out. So every day I find the strength to do it. I find the strength to keep going. So what are you thankful for? I want to hear what you're thankful for. I'm thankful for this crappy camera, even though it's crappy. I'm thankful that I got it. I'm thankful for the people who helped me get it, who donated the money so that I could get it. So yeah, and I'm thankful for the house that I currently live in. I'm hoping to find a new space soon. Saving up money for that. That's an adventure. And yeah, so yeah. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me in Tavian's World of Reptiles. This is it. This is my oasis. It's not as brilliant and lovely as some of the other well-known name reptile YouTubers out there, but it's mine. It's my oasis, and I love it. And I'm glad I got to share it with you all. So, all right, y'all, take care.